Hey, this is the American Samurai coming to you once again, almost live in small tiny USA with the #1 hit up in the charts. Sorry, I think I was channeling a DJ there for a second. And there's my tribute to the Game Chasers. Random as it is. This is part 2. I'm going to try and do both my Sega and NES games in the collection. This is where nostalgia really starts to kick in for me. I didn't have the Super Nintendo when I was growing up. I did have the Nintendo, and I did have the Sega Genesis. Fortunately, I never owned really any of these Sega Genesis cartridges. I just picked them up out of curiosity. A couple I picked up from Stone Age Gamers, and a few I repro, and then a few I picked up at various Goodwills here and there. I do have some Nintendo cartridges that are really nostalgic to me, and I'll go over them in a little bit. But let's start with Sega Genesis. This is the Retro Gen. This is what allows me to play the Sega Genesis cartridges on my Dual Retro Portable. Also, according to the box, this will allow you to play your Sega Genesis cartridges on a Super Nintendo. I question how that works, but let's start here. First, we have my reproduction cartridge here, Yu Yu Hakusho. You know I love my anime. This is a 2D fighter set during the events of the Dark Tournament. This one I do remember actually playing. I remember renting this one from the store. I never owned this cartridge as a kid. I do remember liking the show. I have like Volume 1, Season 1 of it right now. VR Troopers. And the Phantom 2040. I got this primarily because I was curious about the game after I watched the movie. And of course, The Tick in box. I don't know if this is, I think this is a reproduction box because I'm sure the original will be a black case, but still. It's rated, this is right down 13. I don't think the handwriting's right there, so I'm pretty sure it's reproduction, but yeah. I paid about $8 for this in box. Then we got the sports titles. We have Big Hurt Baseball and NHL 96. EA Sports. It's in the game. And this one is actually complete with manual and game and box, so I think that's pretty rare. Now we're moving on to the NES, my NES collection here. This is the machine that's playing NES games on there. We'll start with the reproduction cartridges first. We have Samurai Pizza Cats, got this from OCD Reproductions, in green. Lost Classic Games, I got these two. Super Monkey Adventure and River City Ransom Downtown Special. Really enjoy this game. This game is a ninja game, though you can't tell because there's no stickers. But if you remember, this was my first Faces Games video, so far my only one. Now we've got some of the Black Label ones here. We got Pro Wrestling for the NES. Oh yeah, take it. And Baseball for the NES from the Sports Collection. We've also got Double Dragons 2. And finally, the ones that are most nostalgic to me, because I remember my grandma having this on her NES. This is Jack Nicholson Golf. Not really when I play, but I do remember having it. And then, of course, the 2 cartridge of Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers. And this game I did get from StoneAgeGamer.com, along with, I believe, Pro Wrestling I also got from StoneAgeGamer.com. And like I said, OCD Reproductions and Lost Classics. OCD Reproductions is also where I got the Sailor Moon game, and reproductiongames.com is where I got the Run Half and the Yu Yu Hakusho games. I figure I should let you know where to go in case you want those games to add to your collection. So yeah, that was my retro game collection, Sega and NES. 2 very nostalgic systems for me. Hope you guys like this. Comment, subscribe, and also, if you guys know any good NES games or SNES or Sega games that I can pick up cheap that you really like playing that you might want to recommend for me, I would love to hear it. I've actually been thinking of getting some more BLGN type titles, but I don't know if I should or not. So, like I said, comment, subscribe below, and let me know what you think. Until next time, it's the American Samurai saying, you can't see me.